Because if someone, listen, it could be on with a gang of rats every day. What are you going to do? Where's this going? Where are you going? Where are you going with it? Is it going to escalate? Of course. What did it start from? Well, let's look at the trivial things. You're a dealer. You've been disrespected because this kid's called your bird a slapper. Now you want to scrap this kid who didn't know your bird. Your bird was cheeky because she's a dealer's girlfriend and she thinks she's boss. So she starts giving this kid cheek. This kid calls her a slapper, and now you're in the picture thinking you're Pablo Alphabar. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's a trivial thing where it can just escalate from here to that. Just like that. But the other way of it going off its cake, you're just not backing down. You got some nugget going, and you're thinking I'm bigger than him. I can't let people see this nugget. And you just go right in there, and then he'll come back with a little bark, and he'll, and then he'll, and then before you know it, you're in a mess with some dickhead. You're risking your freedom. You're risking your relationship. You're risking everything you work for so many years over a complete bell whiff. Do you understand? Honest to God, you get fight or flight. A lot of you's getting wrong. A lot of you's are getting it wrong these days. Honest to God, mate. If you get fight or flight, don't be scared. Doesn't matter how many people are there. Could be one-on-one. Could be a one-on-one. Pulls the blade out, get on your toes. You know, he's got an advantage. It's not, you know, it's not an equal fight, this. It's not a straight net, he's got a weapon. Pulls the blade out and toes, and don't be ashamed of it. I'm telling you now, I probably wouldn't. But I have to live for, really. Well, you have my daughter. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'd probably think, because I've sort of, you know, with the danger of being in, it's weird this, but listen, you know, with the danger of being in from whatever, I've sort of gone over situations that could happen on a street. If this dickhead jumps out and he pulls a how do we deal with it? So I'll probably stand there and try and like disarm him. Talk him down like I'm a fella. Just got to be ready. You're prepared for it mentally. It's not going to be a shock. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nothing shocks me anymore. Hey, that kid with the hammer, what a donut he was. But he had mental health. He must have. Me doing a cunt. And you know what? This Queen causes me murder, you know. Since I've had this up, I've been all took off with some lives, pure arguments with nuggets. And that's what that started over with the hammer on the canal. I was talking about when the Queen passed and whatever, and saying, yeah, Andrew's done, remember what she's done. And out my ear, I've just heard, she's a lizard. I just went, some little face was just popped out of the door of the canal and boats. I weren't speaking to you, mate. I was just doing and then he just started popping his chest out and shit. And then we started having a conversation, which was like a debate about the royal family sort of thing. And then from over there, nowhere, some bird with trackies pulled up to her nipples, blonde hair, bleached out of nowhere. Who are you talking to? She went, oh, shut up, you little fat thing. Get back in your boat and bail. Cornflake had just thought he had steroids in a flash. Ah, he ain't talking to, I'll come up there. He was only defending his bird. I should have realised this straight away, shouldn't I? You could tell he just woke up. His head was over there and I was like he'd been on the cracker all night or something. And it must be rough living in boats in that weather, mustn't it? Because it was freezing of a night. And it weren't like a big nice yacht, was it? You know, it was like a little park boat. So when you see the kids flying around on, get on this, Taz. Woo. That's the same sort of situation. I calmed down. No, this what happened. All the busy. No, this what happened. He's thrown the hammer. He thrown the hammer, didn't he? And that was it. I've just sat there, let it calm down. I didn't know what to do, you know. I was sat there. I had loads of people looking at me. It felt like peer pressure. And I fell for the peer pressure, you know, people. It was weird. But I felt justified in it. I wanted to know what the problem was. Why is he popping up with this hammer? And that's when you see me going down to the boat. No putting it on him. But that's when I realised. Right then. You know, when you look in their eyes and you just know they're gone a little bit. You probably looked in my eyes and thought, wow, he's gone a little bit. So I related to him straight away. I went, shut it down as soon as I could and made myself look a little bit, you know, not demoralised in front of the big crowd that was watching. It was chaotic though, you got to understand where it was. It's outside Legoland. It's outside like Five Guys. There was kids there. It was just messy. Something I'm dead against. It's not good letting kids see all that. And you know what? You see the 2 weeks before. Yeah, I get on this in the same spot 6 weeks before. I've just come out the gym. I used to go to Bannatyne's gym. Bannatyne's gym's just right there by that spot. And I used to come out of there and take the same journey every day. And 6 weeks before that incident, you had some yardie kid. And he had a twig, like a long branch off a tree, holding it like it was a firearm, pointing it at people. And then he's got on me and just started screaming, "You people are why we are like this, you white people." Fake shots at me and I'm just going, wow. But I've just left him. I've just stood there, took it a little bit and then just thought, he's gone in. So I've just left him. 4 weeks later, the same kid who was doing that, I'm walking along the bridge in the same spot where all this madness happens. I stopped going that route. Honest to God, I stopped going that route. You had some kid that was just going off as Barney. The same yardie kid who was letting the shots off with the French. The video's out there somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it's out there. And you see me getting down when he's getting sprayed. And he had the Rasta thing on him. You know, the bands what they use and that. Do you remember when he got carried and put in the Mariah van and drove away? Mad, isn't it? Anyway, that nugget with the hammer. I've swerved it. You've seen me slam the door on him. Went back up. Went round the corner. I was with me bird. Bird was taping it. Went round the corner. Busies have swooped. Swooped on everyone. And everyone pointed at me. "He's the thing here. Everything." So they come over to me. "Has he just harmed you? Has he just did it?" Said, "Nah, he's sound. Would you like to make a complaint?" "No." And got off. And then done another video explaining it. And as I was explaining it, my man comes round getting arrested. And look, I was just about to say to my phone, "Listen people, choose a life, not a knife." I've just told him that. He came into my eyesight. I've just told him that, and look what happened because he never listened. It just worked, the treat. Boss it was. So there you go. Where did we start off there? It was with the little touch there halfway through the live feed. Touchy. That's what your bear sounds like, when my finger's rooting. He told me to download this mad and better thing. I've done it. And it's just mad going on with the phone, it's weird. So every time a notification comes up saying accept or whatever, there's like, I've noticed that, it's like the screen dies. So Liverpool, L5 alive.